easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
It's a booming punt, showcasing. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to scramble. Jukes to get past a man. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Still looking to improvise on this play. On the run here, lets it go. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this.
Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on 1st down. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in our 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Timeout call. First of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Milroe. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they'll take a knee. Time remaining under a minute now. And now the defense. Out here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
catch made wide open way downfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made it across midfield at the 44.
Well, what do you expect to happen when the quarterback doesn't have any pressure at all? I mean, this is a great play, but when you have all the time in the world, somebody eventually is going to break open, and that's exactly what happens here.
And it's a kneel down. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. A quick juke to get free. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to... It's a touchdown as they jump. We're in overtime.
That's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. He's escaping the pocket now. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now. How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he's in the... Gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic, and one